guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am in my kitchen, which could only mean one thing. I have a eBay Goodwill haul for you guys. I did go over to the Goodwill outlet, also known as the bins. I ended up finding 27 things and I spent $17, making each item 65 cents a piece, which is awesome profit margins. Now I just have to sell the stuff, but I did find a couple of great things. When I first walked in, actually I asked Rick and my friends Susan if I should even go, because I was there 2 weeks ago and I'm like, am I even going to find anything? I know that there are resellers that go 4 or 5 times a week, but I know even when I wait a week, I'm seeing the same stuff over and over, just kind of pick through, you know? So I wasn't sure, I was hesitant, and when I walked in, there was quite a bit of people in there, I guess because the kids are on spring break for Easter, but I found some gems that I am shocked. So the first thing I found when I walked in, like the very first thing, are these, I don't know if it's ARC or ARC racing pants. Oh my god. And when I priced these, they are anywhere from $39 to $199. Obviously that's brand new, but these are in great shape and I think that I am going to make some great profits on these. So look out for them in a future What Sold on eBay. I found a North Face hoodie. Again, very shocked about this. I normally don't find like brands like that at the bins. You know, I'm used to finding like Gap, Old Navy, Forever 21, stuff like that. Never really those names. And there's another thing I'm going to show you that I died about. But these are just some Eddie Bauer women's khakis. I just picked these up because I thought they were in good shape and maybe somebody would be looking for khakis for work or something like that. So these caught my eye because I have been looking out for things that are like stone washed, acid washed, bleached out. So they're just a bleached out jean. And then I went to look at the size and they are Michael Kors jeans. Oh my god, I'm dying. Like, I literally died because there are so many people in there and these are size 12 Michael Kors jeans. There were so many people and I'm like, why were they looking over these? Oh my goodness. Maybe it's the bleaching. I don't really know, but thank you everybody. Just got a basic pair of Lee shorts because they were size 18 and I tend to do really well with that size, especially right now being, you know, pre-summer, spring. Hydraulic has been selling for me lately, and these were so cute. Again, kind of falling into that category of the bleached out fringy look. I will cut this off, I noticed that, but I know that these are going to sell fairly quickly. You know, not everybody's taste, but I know people like this stuff. I picked up this Children's Place shirt only because I have been collecting children's clothing that is in good shape to lot it up. So I'm trying to get about 5 of the same size items. So 5 pants, 5 shirts, and putting them as a lot. I think that that would do really well. I'm just going to test it. But if you do that, let me know in the comments and let me know how you do with that. Did find this pretty. It's just an extra small exhilaration, but it's just a really pretty dress. I might even see if Jordy wants this because it is so pretty. Yeah. Thought that would go well. There was so many things in that bin that I found the racing pants. A lot of this kind of stuff from Fox. But this was the only other thing that I got because they all were pretty peeled. Like, just as a tip for you guys, I always check the arms. You know, because they'll either be really dirty here or peeled. And if they're peeled, you don't want to get something like that, because what I've noticed, guys, when one of my items has like a defect and I put it in the description, nobody reads that description. It's really sad because I have 2 of those thermos lunch boxes I hauled a few weeks back. One of them, when I got home, I realized the zipper kind of snags a bit. So I cut the piece off it was snagging on, but I wrote it in the description. Of course, somebody bought it. So out of, you know, just the interest of the buyer, because I didn't want them to have to return it or complain or anything like that. I don't want negative feedback. I wrote her a message and I just said, hey, I have 2 of these. I just want you to know that the one that you bought is actually one that has a snag. And she's like, oh my God, no, you know, and that just proved to me right there, nobody reads those descriptions for the most part. This was a pretty good item, guys. It's a old school Tommy Hilfiger sweater. It's very nice. Has a little patch there. Has the trim there. So yeah, I was happy with this. This is going to be one of those items that I can kind of label as vintage, and people are really loving the 90s stuff right now. I picked up these Gloria Vanderbilt khaki pants. Again, only because they were nice and clean. I find it so odd when I find really white or light colored things that aren't messed up in the bins, because I just feel like the bins is so dirty, you know? I mean, I don't know. If you guys have a clean Goodwill outlet, let me know, because it is not clean. I found these men's XX Pacific Surf swim shorts. Just picked these up again because they are in good shape and I figured somebody would want them. This is one of my favorite things as far as style. So it's, I don't really know the brand. It is Topman. But check this thing out, guys. It is so cool. I love that. And this is such a great season for this. Like, people are going to wear like big button downs like this with shorts, or I love it. Next, I got another dress up for a little lady. This is size medium. I'm not really sure what it would be. It reminds me of like a Alice in Wonderland, but everything that I've ever posted that is little girl dress up, they buy it. I was seeing this brand all over today, and again, I've never heard of it. It is Apostrophe, and it's just a robe, but I thought that it was nice enough to resell. They're listed from anywhere from $14 to $30. So I thought, you know, I get things for under $1, if not 50 cents at the bins. Why not try to flip it? Found this sweater. I recognize the name. I didn't look up comps. It is Karen Scott, and it's just a sweater. Some of these things I'm going to put away for next fall, but I thought it was kind of nice with these zippers there. So yeah, get a nice little Karen Scott sweater. I found this American Eagle hoodie, again, for fall time next year. It's a nice little hoodie too. It really caught my eye, and when I picked it up, it was in good shape. So this I remember from when I was a kid, and this is, I think, the 75-year anniversary, but it's Ducks Unlimited, and it's hunting gear, and it goes for a lot of money. So if you find Ducks Unlimited, definitely pick it up if you're a reseller, because when I was looking up the comps, I was like, what? Like, all right. Picked this up just because I knew it was going to be super, super cheap. It's just a Pokemon shirt. Size medium. Probably won't go for much, but I know I could get a couple dollars out of it. Now, guys, believe it or not, I only have 3 pairs of jeans. Like, that is it. I know I'm the jean queen, but just a pair of American Eagle jeans. 32 by 30. You guys know I am trying to get up my men's jean inventory, so whenever I see any, I grab them. However, there were quite a few in there today, but they had like crap on them, and I can't be bothered with washing all that. Nautica jeans. I thought somebody would like these. These are, yeah, I'll have to find the size later. And pair of Lane Bryant, size 24. These do well for me. Yeah, just a pair of Lane Bryant jeans. I'm kind of happy I didn't get a lot of jeans, because jeans involve a lot of measuring, and it's just, I don't mind doing it, but at the same time, when you get like 15 pairs of jeans, it gets to be a lot. I got some books. I always get books, guys, because they are so cheap and I always forget to show you. So I typically get 3 books for less than $1.50. Last time I got 3 books for, I think, $1.05 or something, but they were a lot thinner. So I picked up Twilight, just the first one, as just for my collection. Because I said so. 366 insightful and thoughtful provoking reflections on parenting and family life. I kind of browsed through this in the Goodwill and I thought it was nice, you know, anything to change your perspective or help you understand your child more. I'm all for it. And this one is Heaven is for Real, which I did watch the movie. It did have a little bit of something on it, but I don't mind that. Again, this is just something that is good for the collection. Now these I got because I've been seeing these everywhere and I know that they are pricey. They had really little ones too and I passed on them. And then I saw these and I was like, yes, they are so nice. I can put, you know, makeup brushes in them or just decorative. I think that they are so cute, or hair ties or bobby pins or hair ties and bobby pins, you know, whatever I feel like putting in them. I was happy to find these. Well, yes, guys, that is my Goodwill haul. I am not going to edit this. I'm just going to throw it up for you guys. So I'm sorry, what you see is what you get today. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I picked up from the Goodwill outlet, also known as the bins. Hopefully, like I said, you will see some of this stuff on a What Sold Wednesday within a month. Like, let's get this stuff sold in a month. I would be so happy about that. Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday and an even better week, and I will see you in my next one.